Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace and rest whenever you need to. If you want to skip things or change things, please do. Let's begin on our backs. You can come into a Shavasana type position. Go ahead and spread out. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And let your next couple of exhales help you release back a little bit more. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead and stretching out long through your arms and legs. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in. And then straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. And then release. Bend your right knee in and take it across for a spinal twist. You can open out through your right arm. Let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee. Drop your right leg long, squeeze this knee in close, and then straighten the left leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. And then bend your knee back in. Open your knee out to the left. And then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist, first with a bent knee. And then try straightening your left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Little circle or rock. And then make your way up to sitting. And let's come forward onto hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees, you're welcome to grab a blanket or cushion. Hands right under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's take a few rolls through the spine. Starting by lifting the head and tail, arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch. Exhale, shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor and then press up from there. Round, arch, go forward to dip down, elbows hugging the sides of the body. Press up, round, arch, dip down. If going all the way down is too much, just go a couple of inches. Press up, round, arch. One more time, dip down. Press up, round, and sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left, and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come back through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table and come back into a downward facing dog. Lift the hips high. You can bend one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up calves and hamstrings one at a time. You can switch back and forth. Let's bring the right knee forward, coming into a pigeon pose, right side. Scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. See if any support would be useful here. Do you want to put something under your hip or chest or forehead? And then settle towards the floor, letting go. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your right hip that's in your way, move it out of your way so that you can lean to the right. And let's slide the left knee forward, setting up for half hero. So you might move your calf out of your way. Try and have your left knee pointing straight ahead, left toes pointing straight back. If this is too tight on your ankle or hip or knee, you can sit up on something. You could pad the ankle, slide something under there. So finding how this works for you, and then lean back, tuck your tailbone a little bit more. You might stay on your hands. You could explore coming lower, maybe just to the right elbow, could be to both elbows, could be all the way back. Trying to keep the stretch in the quad and out of the lower back, out of the knee. To release, let's lean to the right. Straighten out that left leg. You might give a little rub to the knee or ankle, working out knee tightness from that last pose. And then adjust the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. For Janu Shirshasana, we'll fold over that straight left leg. You might grab your foot or use something like a strap around the foot, or have one or both hands on the floor. Going towards length, towards folding, feeling where you are. And then release. Make your way to down dog. So you can get there however you do. Maybe just stepping back. You could come through some kind of movement transition, high to low push-up, up dog or cobra to down dog. Feel what you are choosing to do and take the time you need to do it. Slow, deep breaths. From down dog, take the left knee forward, pigeon pose, left side, scoot back through the right leg. Set up any support that's useful. Releasing towards the floor, letting go. Let's release slowly, bring your upper body back up. If you have something under your hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the left. And then take the right knee forward, adjusting into a half hero on the right side this time. You can lean back, tuck the tail, and either stay on both hands, or at any point you might go a little lower, or you might come back up a little higher. Guiding the stretch from the hip to the knee. Keep tucking the tail and lengthening towards the knee. Release, let's lean to the left, straighten the right leg out, and then give a little rub to your knee, your ankle, any tightness there you want to work out. Adjusting the left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh, and then fold over that straight right leg. Janu Shirshasana. Let's release, take your time, finding your way back to down dog, however you want to get there. Couple breaths in down dog. Let's come all the way through to sitting. And take the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. You might grab your toes or your ankles with that grip, lengthen, and then fold. Elbows could push into the legs to help them open, or if it works better for you, you can lean into your hands or elbows. Going towards length, towards folding. Bring the upper body back up. Let's keep the right leg more or less where it is. Open the left leg out to the side and then get set up for a side stretch. Right arm comes up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. Reaching like a big yawn past the tips of the fingers, past the top of the head. And then let your head fall towards the floor and take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Head falling one way, shoulder dropping the other. And then press into the bottom hand to come up and use that hand to help lift your head, staying nice and relaxed. Same thing other side, switch the legs. Left arm up and over, big yawning reach. And then let your head fall towards the floor. And take that top arm out and down until the left shoulder pulls down, stretching the left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up, and then use that hand to help lift your head. Open both legs wide now. Upavishta Konasana, wide angle pose. You're welcome to use your hands on the floor behind you, help set you upright, or you can lean forward onto your fingertips or fold as low as you need to so that you find your edge where it is right now. Going towards length, towards folding. And then walk your hands back in, rolling up. Let's lean back, draw the legs in. We'll shake out. You can come back onto your back. Bring both knees in. And take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And let's get set up for a supported bridge. You will need some kind of prop for this. Something is going to go underneath the sacrum. So it could be a block, foam roller, a stack of books with a blanket over it, firm cushion. Make sure it's not at the lower back, but a little bit lower. Let your hips rest down on your props. And then bring your right knee to your chest. You can grab hold of this knee with one or both hands. And then straighten your left leg, the other leg, and let that straight left leg hang, yawning open through the front of the left hip. Let's switch sides. Bring your left knee in, grab hold of it, and then straighten your right leg, letting the front of the right hip yawn open. The more you hug your knee in, the more you let that straight leg hang, the more of an opening there can be at the front of the hip. A place that can get really tight, especially with a lot of sitting. When you feel even on the two sides, come to neutral. Both knees in, or both feet back to the floor, or both legs straight, either up in the air or along the floor. Feel free to adjust the placement or height of your block or props. And find a position that is as relaxed as possible. And each exhale can be another opportunity. What is there to let go of here now? Take all the time you need, all the time you want to either stay here or slowly release. I'm going to be winding down this practice soon. If you want to keep practicing, you're of course welcome to do that. If you're wrapping things up with me now, what last pose would you like to take? What would be a good closing for this practice? I'm going to suggest happy baby, grabbing the soles of the feet on the inside and pressing the knees towards the floor. But maybe there's something else that you would prefer. Whatever you're choosing to do, feeling that fully. When you finish, you can ask again, what's needed now? And keep going like this until nothing else is needed. You can start getting comfortable in your final resting pose, Shavasana. Feel free to put on extra layers or Grab any props. Or do a little self-massage. Eventually coming into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go of the control of your breath. And letting go into the support beneath you. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. I wish I could see you in person and thank you in person. But please know that you watching these videos matters to me. I hope that I'm making some impact in the world, and me doing this is a way of trying to share my gifts. So I hope that you are receiving them, and I'm grateful that you are. Thank you.